Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for the month of July 2023. Happy birthday if it is your birthday, or belated birthday if you're a June Cancer. Let's just dive right into your reading. We have the Firefly coming through for you. Beautiful spirit guide. Very apparent in the month of July where I live. We have fireflies all July, and they are just such a stunning creature because the wisdom, the medicine, the teaching that the firefly spirit gives you is to not burn yourself out. You know, they only light up their little butts once in a while, and they use that to communicate, but you can't constantly be glowing and thriving and on all the time. So that is the wisdom of the firefly. I feel like in July, you're very charming, very charismatic, and a beautiful light for this world, but it's so important for you to also take some time to rest, to recharge, and to wear your sweatpants and, you know, not have your makeup on or whatever. Next, we have the Queen of Water, which is you, Cancer. So you are truly in your power this month. Very strong intuition. You're really on point, honestly, with anything that involves the heart. And literally, I just noticed here, she even has the crab, which is you and the moon. Literally, Cancerian energy. This is the epitome of Cancerian energy. If Cancer was a spirit, it would look like this. So matters of the heart may be very apparent for you this month. I'm seeing here you nurturing and opening yourself up emotionally to someone or something, getting vulnerable, but you're doing it in a really mature way where you're trying not to overshare, and you're like gradually easing your way into this, opening up and having those healthy boundaries in addition to opening up and being this beautiful nurturing soul. You're ensuring that there's an equal give and take here in matters of the heart, and it's beautiful. Next card out for you is the Flirt, okay? So guys, I mean, all of these cards, the Firefly, the Queen of Water, the Flirt, it's gonna be a romantic month for you. I am seeing flirtatiousness super heavy, okay? Romantic gestures, opening your heart up to someone, being really out there. If you're single, this is the month to date. If you're a Cancer, this is definitely a month to flirt, put yourself out there, meet new people. Some of you who are dating or kind of in a situationship, getting to know someone, I am seeing that evolving further this month, and you're taking this very mature approach where it's like you just want to like jump their bones and open up to them so quickly, but you're like, let me calm down, let me temper this out. And you're not, you are still practicing emotional honesty. It's not like you're keeping anything from them or having these feelings that you're not communicating with them, but it's like you're allowing this relationship to unfold beautifully, naturally, and maturely, which is stunning. So love is great, okay? If you're in a serious committed relationship, it is also looking great there. Lots of playfulness. I'm seeing a lot of play with your established partner or partners, and you could be going out and just playing with them and doing things that are entertaining, new things, just very playful, silly type of energy, out on the town, creating new memories together. So we're going to pull 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3. First card out for you this month is the 10 of Swords in reverse. So the first card to me always represents the past few weeks and months. So I do see something came to a close, and this is confirmation that it is dead, done, over with. So this could be a breakup, an ex, a move, like I am never coming back here. If you just moved, it's like you're never moving back to the location that you just moved from. If you just gotten into a breakup, it's like, don't get your hopes up for anything. Like, I feel like you're finally over it emotionally. Whatever this ending was, like there was a grieving period, and it's like, you know what? I'm over it. We grieved, we processed it, but it's done, and there's no going back, okay? This person isn't changing, and that's very clear to me now. So I am seeing some type of confirmation coming through. I mean, we'll get more cards, but I have a feeling here that you really learned your boundaries with someone who you ended things with, and it's just like, I am not opening up to you again until I have hard evidence, proof that you have changed. And it's like you're not even getting your hopes up, so we'll see what comes out. Second card for you is the Magician in reversed. Now this card to me shows a little bit of control issues, but the weird thing is I'm not seeing it as control issues in your reading. I feel like you guys are almost having to take a very logical approach in matters of the heart, in emotional matters here, because you know yourself so well. Like, for example, some might say it's playing games to sit here and kind of withdraw your energies a bit, maybe not share as much as you naturally feel called to in relationships, but you might be thinking to yourself, I am naturally an oversharer or very anxious, and I'm trying to heal that. So I kind of do have to really ensure this equal give and take, this balance, this harmony. Like, I have to logically think about things that other people might not need to think about, just so that I don't kind of fall back on some more toxic patterns, toxic ways. I feel like in the past, you might have been hurt by either like narcissists or just people who didn't value you, and it's like you take a very logical approach in love while still remaining completely emotionally flowing and open. You're really mature emotionally, guys, and I feel like don't worry about thinking that you're having like control issues or something. I'm not really seeing that here. Also, this person from the past, or this thing from the past that you have released and let go of, to me, this Magician card in reverse is showing that they haven't taken accountability or initiative to really fix or heal the situation, and you see that quite clearly. And they might be trying to come back and schmooze you and, you know, try to schmooze you without actually taking the accountability. And I feel like you're seeing it very clearly. Like, you're not blind. You're very intuitive, first and foremost, very psychic. And I feel like you've emotionally attached from the situation enough to where it's like, you can't fool me anymore, okay? Third card out for you is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yep. I just really feel like someone's going to try to sneak back in. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be. And you're not having it. It's like, when I see the proof, you know, then we'll talk. But right now I'm not seeing the proof. So I'm going to get out there and I'm going to flirt and I'm going to love my life and I'm going to enjoy. For some of you, this doesn't have to be a romantic situation either. This could be like an old friend or family member who you're really distancing yourself. It's like, if you want me to call you up more, if you want my commitment, you gotta show me that you changed, you know? So it's kind of like, until I see that, you're gonna get this colder version of me, because I'm gonna save my beautiful, emotional Queen of Water energy for those who deserve it, all right? Those who take accountability. You can't lie to me. I can see right through you. You're saying that as a Cancer. Cancerians, you can never lie to a Cancer, ever. It's just dumb. It's worthless. Cancerians are the most intuitive sign of the zodiac, I would say. Any water sign, really. It's really hard to lie. Well, I would say you might be able to get away with lying to a Pisces, but Cancer and Scorpio especially, nothing gets past them. And I don't know. It's just like you would know if someone genuinely changed, if a situation genuinely improved. Until then, you are minding your own business. Second row out for you, fourth card, we have the Emperor in reversed. Wow, the Emperor reversed, the Magician reversed. Guys, these cards, to me, toxic masculinity in your life somewhere. And they're surrounding this Ten of Swords reversed. So this, to me, is like it's surrounding a situation from the past. Okay, this person still, they think that they've done no wrong. Or they could be a bit controlling, or I don't know. To me, it's like they're trying to manipulate the situation to make it look like you did something wrong, or you're the crazy one, you're the insecure one. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they're not fooling you. They're not fooling anyone. So I would say let go of that person. Center of the spread here is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Wow, Ten of Swords reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, and they're all crisscrossing this situation with toxic masculinity. One thing I want to say here, Ten of Wands reversed, you might have kind of distracted yourself from this energy by taking on too much responsibility. Okay, so something came to a close in your life, and you're like, you know what? Instead of, like, in your grieving process or in your mourning process of this thing coming to a close, you might have taken on so much responsibility. So in the month of July, I just keep seeing this energy of you trying to catch up and, you know, try to figure out a system where you can kind of like reduce your expectations. And you know what? I'm actually seeing this toxic masculinity as a part of you guys, as a part of you right now, just to be honest with you. And I feel like this is coming out in your personal life because you're being way too hard on yourself, like way too hard on yourself, and really overestimating the amount of things you can do at a time. You know, I'm seeing here you have these really high expectations of yourself, giving yourself a huge workload and just stressing yourself out in the process. So that's one thing I would avoid this month, giving yourself too big of a workload, stressing yourself out. You know, watch out for it, okay? Sixth card out for you, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Lots of work and progress being made towards your dreams, towards your goals. But again, to me, this is an energy of like you might have bit off a bit more than you can chew. So I would just be careful about taking on any more responsibility, first and foremost. But also, like, I would definitely, if I were you, Cancer, which I am a Cancer, focus on relieving yourself of this busy schedule, this kind of excessive responsibility. Find a way to delegate if you can. And, you know, it's a tricky situation because it's like you still want to grow. You still want to reach your goals. To me, it feels like you have like 10 different goals and it's just too much. There's not enough time in the day. You know, maybe you want to be a really good parent and have a really great home and also work out and have a nice body and have a beautiful, successful career. And it's just like there's so many different areas of life that are like a full-time job for you to do. And to me, it just feels like you're working like 10 jobs. It's crazy. And I don't even know if it's necessarily paying off for you. So be more easy with yourself this month is what I would say. Third row out, seventh card, we have the Two of Wands in reversed. Okay, yeah, like I said, do not take on new responsibility. You know what's interesting for you guys? I feel this heavy, romantic, flirtatious energy in the cards, the oracle cards especially, but I feel you kind of navigating it really slowly. So if this is a new person in your life, it feels really good. It feels like it has the potential to go somewhere, but you're not necessarily wanting to commit just yet or get into something really serious just yet because you're like, I need to figure out my own life. I need to process. I need to like make room for you in my life. To me, it feels you're very heavily focused on work and responsibility this month, while still enjoying this romantic unfolding, whatever that may be. So beautiful stuff there. And I just keep looking back at this Firefly card and the message that we started with of like, don't burn yourself out. You know, the Firefly, they only light up every once in a while. Most of the time their butt is not shining, okay? Same thing with you. You can't be burning this bright, brilliant light of productivity and magic and serenity and whatever you exist of magic all the time. You need to like have nights where you just sit in your sweatpants with your hair in a bun and eating snacks and, you know, like it's okay for you to skip a day once in a while. It's okay for you to have a cheat day. It's okay for you to recharge your batteries. You know, I feel like you're being so hard on yourself. Eighth card out is the King of Cups. What did we say about that romance? This king coming in for you doesn't have to be a man, but I mean, just such a beautiful. We have the Queen and King of Cups, guys. You're a perfect pair because you are one of these, right? You're the cups, you're the water. And it's like a perfect pair, someone who's really similar with you. You just get each other. And, you know, this is something that can be really long lasting. If this is someone you're already committed to, I mean, we're just seeing here how amazing this connection is for you. But the King of Cups confirms all that romantic energy we were picking up on. This is someone who also has healthy boundaries and who isn't going to push you. Okay, they see here very clearly, I'm seeing, because like we said, can't get anything past someone with heavy water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They don't even have to be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They have heavy water energy, meaning they read people really well and they can tell intuitively that you have a lot going on, guys, Cancer, okay? You have a lot going on. They know this. They see this. They feel it. So they're not going to rush, force, push, or chase you into committing to something more at this time. They're just happy to be here and happy to see this unfold. And this is someone who's really patient. They also take a while to really open their heart up. They're also emotionally mature. They're not going to overshare. It's like, let's slowly unwrap each other, you know, like you're both presents, both gifts in each other's lives. Like, let's slowly unwrap this gift and see who we are on the inside and really savor this process. There's no rush here. That's something that I feel them saying kind of intuitively. If their higher self could speak to you right now, that is what they would say. So this is a keeper, guys. This is a keeper. I love this for you. And we have the Seven of Cups in reversed. Interesting. I don't know why. Before I even picked this card, I was just thinking to myself, I feel like the reason why we have so much past energy in the beginning of this reading is because this new person, or this person that you're currently with, is such a stark contrast to what you've been through and what you went through. Okay, this is someone who really, like, is the opposite of toxic masculinity, even if they're a woman, okay? They're the opposite. Like, they're not afraid to be vulnerable and emotional and take you out and, you know, show their feelings and be really passionate. Like, they're not afraid of that. Whereas I feel like you might have been in a situation in the past where you might have either even had friends, family, or romantic partners who was very cold, distant, like a stone wall, a brick wall emotionally. Like, it was, you always had to like beg them for warmth, you know, they just weren't a naturally warm person. Whereas this person, they really resonate with you and vibe with you, and they are this warm, passionate person as well, and you're both kind of in the same place where you are just savoring this moment and trying to be as secure and healthy minded as possible. So it's looking really good. If you are dating right now or single, this is someone who may be coming into your life. Even in long-term romantic relationships, like, this is happiness with your partner. That just feels like such a stark contrast to where you came from. And even if this is a super long-term partner and you're like, why are they such a big part of my reading? Which I understand, because I'm also in a long-term relationship. So to me, like, I never do readings on my relationship because we're so secure. But the reason why they're coming through in this reading is because with this Cancerian season that we're going through, the past may be coming up a lot for all of us. You know, nostalgia. You know, you might have came from a family that didn't have the healthiest upbringing, and it's like you're breaking generational curses with this person by having a healthy, secure relationship. So that's why they're coming up here. I'm just seeing so much romantic energy, healing, moving on from the past, and it's like, done. The past is done. We're not going back because they have not changed. Okay, your parents, your ex, your old friends, whoever this is, they have not changed. And you know, there is a part of your heart that is so unconditionally loving. If they were to change and take accountability, you would definitely let them back in your life. You know, heart open, like we can make a friendship or something, I don't know. But, you know, it's just, until that happens, I'm not holding out hope, and I've completely changed, grown, and moved on anyways. So it's like, we see here someone who's really on your level, though, emotionally. So that's wonderful. Thank you for joining me, Cancer. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. And watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of July. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.